All right, you guys. So, welcome to our team Zoom tonight. I think everybody knows me, but I am Heather Juneau. I am from Sacramento, California, and I have been with It Works for 12 and a half years. 12 and a half years. I took a little break last year, so in 2024, rejoined. So, technically, since I've rejoined, it's been a year, but altogether, pretty much 12 and a half years with the company. Um, just a little bit about my story because I know some of you guys are new and I know some of you guys are watching this as a recording. But when I joined this business, you guys, funny story is I joined this business literally only for the kit. I just wanted the products. I told the girl, please do not ask me to join your team. I'm way too busy for that. I literally just want to be a customer. Two things happened. Number one, she told me how much the kit costs. And I was like, well, that's a win win. And then number two, she made it sound so simple because I had done other things like this before. I've done Pampered Chef, which I still love the products. I just never made the money. I dabbled in Arbonne and Mary Kay. So again, you guys, I've done other things like this before. So when I came into this, I had literally zero expectation. Um, but what I loved is that this business to me was different because number one, we don't have a monthly sales quota. With other companies, like if I didn't submit a certain amount of sales, they would cancel my account. Like I would be like, I felt like, oh my God, I'm getting fired from Pampered Chef. Like, what is going on? So we don't have that. So that was number one. And then number two, um, it's like online shopping. Basically, everybody that joins this business gets a website already made for them. I am not tech savvy. And so when I found out they make a website for me and I can send that to people and they get to order from that and it gets shipped directly to them, I don't have to like stock and deliver. I was like, okay, this just makes sense, right? However, again, I still was too busy. I was working two full-time management jobs. I was a manager at Old Navy, and then I would leave that job and go to a restaurant where I was the assistant manager and marketing and catering manager. And so, two full-time jobs. At the time, my kids were 3 and 5 years old, married, all the things. I was on the board for football and cheer. I was PTA vice president. Literally, when I say I did not have time, I did not have time. Okay. But what I learned very quickly, number one, is I freaking loved the products, you guys. I was starting to drink the greens every day and it was helping with my allergies. I was starting to do what we called the body wraps then. Now they're called the skinny wraps. I was starting to see the different texture of the skin on my belly. It was tightening the skin, it was firming the skin. I fell in love with our fat fighters. It's now called FF. They are carbon fat blockers and helped you from gaining weight. I mean, the list went on. So I was like, well, you know what? If I don't make a dime, I really love these products. And if I do make a dime, that dime can go towards the products I wanted to try. And it's a tax write off. Any home based business is a tax write off. So I was like, you know what? This is just a win win. Let's fast forward a little bit. I was very coachable. When I say I was coachable, you guys, when my upline would post something, I'd post something similar. I didn't know what I was posting. I had no idea what some of the products were. I didn't know the answers to everything, but you know what I did? I was like, well, she posted it. I'm going to post it. And if people start asking me about it, I'm going to message her and say, hey, I posted what you posted. I need some help. And so that's kind of what I did. So I learned as I earned. I didn't wait. I didn't stop and try to learn everything before I would try to make money. I'm a very visual learner, so that's what I mean. Like if she posted it and I saw it, I would post it and then I'd ask for the help. I was so coachable, but I was so excited and I was so hungry for the money that I didn't even know that I could possibly make. So, and we're going to talk about some of that tonight, you guys. We're going to talk about the fastest way that you can make money, no matter what rank you are, no matter when you join this business. And so I was just, tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. She also told me, like, you're never bugging me. She was like, I want to hear from you every day. I want you to send me screenshots of your conversations. I'm here for you. And I'm here to tell you guys that if I'm your upline or somebody else's, it doesn't matter. We are all part of the same team. Send us screenshots. How are you ever going to learn unless you're asking for help. And you know what? The other side of this business is it is very boring to try to do it alone. And you will not be successful doing it alone. I'm just telling you straight up. You can maybe do it alone later when you figure some stuff out. I mean, but who wants to do it alone? But hey, to each their own. But it's just so much more fun with the community as well. And so I was coachable, I was excited, and all of a sudden money started coming in to the point, you guys, where I would get a bonus and I would reach out to my upline and go, I just got $100. Like, how did I get that? Because I wasn't trying to figure it all out. I wasn't trying to learn it before I did it. I was just like, let's go, let's go, let's go. She told me to do this, so I did it. She told me to do this next, so I did it. And all of a sudden, I'm getting a $94 paycheck. And then the next week, I'm getting a $100 bonus. And then the next week, I'm getting $200 in bonuses. And I'm like, what is happening? I made more, you guys, my first month doing It Works than I made in 8 years doing Pampered Chef. Again, I love Pampered Chef. I'm probably the number one customer, but I just didn't like selling it, you know? So 6 months into the business, you guys, it was getting ready to be summer and I was going to have to pay for daycare for my 3 and 5-year-old. And I decided, I was like, you know what will happen if I go all in? What if I take this so serious? What if I treat this like a real job? I wonder if it'll pay me like a real job. So I decided to leave the restaurant and leave Old Navy and go all in during the summer of 2013. And I ended up earning a $10,000 bonus. My income was matching. I was matching my income that I was making at the restaurant alone. And I was like, I think I found a path. And I'm so grateful I did that, you guys, because when my kids were 3 and 5, I wasn't waking up with them in the mornings. I was so tired at night that when I did see them, I just wasn't fully present. And so this allowed me to be more present with my family. And so for about 10 years of their life, I was a work from home mom doing It Works only. It Works was our sole income. And you guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat and tell you that it's always been great. It's always been perfect. My checks have gone way up and they've gone way down. I've had months where my checks were $13,000 and I've had I've had months where my checks were $400. But I always tell myself my work ethic writes my paycheck. And so there's months that I know I can do more. And this business was just fun. And so about 2 years ago, I have a friend that reached out to me and said, hey, I need help at my job. It's work from home. The hours are pretty flexible. And would you like it? And you guys, it's 2025. Multiple streams of income just make sense. So I'm here to tell you that It Works as that vehicle to where you can have this be your sole income. I mean, you just heard from Jessica Satterley on that Zoom that we heard earlier, where her weekly bonuses and her monthly commissions literally was able to have her quit her job as a geologist. I was like, what? Like, that's crazy. But the other side of this is this could be an amazing side hustle for you. So you guys, with my full-time job that I do now, I work 40 to 50 hours a week, all from home. I fit this business into 1 hour during my lunch and then maybe an hour or two at night, just depending on what my schedule looks like with my family. Fast forward, you guys, my son just graduated high school. He is 18 years old. My daughter is 16, and this business has paid for Disneyland annual passes. We just got back from a 3-week vacation this last summer. We went on a 10-day cruise. My daughter's a competitive dancer, and my monthly check that I write to her dance studio is about $650 a month. That's more than some people's car payments. But it's all because of this business. So I'm here to tell you my first check was $94, and the possibilities are completely endless. I mean, I've had a $13,000 paycheck in 1 month. Joel and Stephanie Dunn, our uplines, are number one income earners in the entire company. I know that they've made over $150,000 a month, with their It Works income. But we have to put in the work, right? So if you're on here right now and you're like, yeah, well, my check was pretty low last month, you guys, I'm here to show you what you can do to get those bigger checks. So the first thing I want to talk about is executive. Executive is the first rank in our business. Okay. I don't care if you've been with us for 12 years or 12 minutes. Every single person on here needs to be reaching for the goal of hitting executive either for the first time or re-ranking executive. So again, this is not something like I don't want anybody on here on the Zoom going, oh, we're talking about executive. I know how to do that. But are you ranking that? Are you ranking executive or above? And so, first of all, I know some of you guys are probably wondering, well, what's executive? Like, what does that even mean? Okay. So, I'm going to share my screen. And this slide that you guys are going to see right now technically is for our new distributors. Okay. So, some of you might be like, well, I'm not new, so this doesn't apply to me. Oh, girl, yes, it does. This applies to you every single month because even though it says fast launch bonus steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, all of us should be shooting for these goals. So I want to kind of simplify this a little bit and I want to explain it. And you guys, if you've been around, you know me and you know my motto is closed mouths do not get fed. So if you guys have questions, you have to ask. Just put it in the chat and I will answer those questions for you. Okay. So, because some of you guys, if you don't know, you don't know. And this, can you guys still see my screen? Yes. Okay, good. Sorry, I'm like trying to find my chat so I can answer questions. But okay. So let's all talk about step 1. I think I was actually just talking, we had a one-on-one, Nadia and I, and she was like, what should my goal be? What should I be going for every single month? And so that was a great question that she asked. And it is a goal that no matter if you're an ambassador in the company making $150,000 a month or you're brand new and just joined, we should all be striving for 4 perks members. So literally it says at the top, step 1, enroll 4 perks members. Okay. So there should not be a question about what should I be doing. It is 4 perks members. What is a perks member? A perks member is somebody that purchases our products at least 1 product a month for 3 months, or they can do a membership fee and order as needed. Okay. So again, a perks member is somebody that orders at least 1 product a month for 3 months or more, or they can pay a small membership fee and order as needed. Okay. So here's the great thing. Okay. Now I'm talking to those of you that are new or those of you that want to know what to tell your new distributors. So basically I'm talking to all of you. Okay. So the first thing is when a new distributor gets their first 2 perks members, they are going to get a 50% off code so they can enroll their best friend, their mom, their sister, their husband, or whoever they want as a distributor, and they'll get 50% off the kit. So the kit is $99, and that code will let them enroll somebody for 50% off. Okay. So, Nadia's on here and she is not a new distributor. Okay. But let's say she signs up a distributor tonight. Okay. She's going to let her know as soon as you get those first 2 customers, I want you to go and enroll somebody to join you to do this, and they're going to get 50% off that kit. Okay. So then what happens after 2 more customers? Okay. That new distributor is going to get a $50 bonus. Okay. So you just help somebody join your team for 50% off. And now you got 4 customers total, and you're going to get a $50 bonus. Okay. So step 2, it says enroll a distributor. Your new distributor signs 2 perks members. That's what you want to do. So I just told you guys, go sign a DT. Okay. And also to go get 4 perks members. So what are you going to tell your new distributor to do? Go sign a DT, which is a distributor. DT stands for distributor. Sign a DT and help them, show them, do the things to get their 4 perks members. Okay. So it's all of this is repetition. So I'm going executive, and then I'm going to tell Enai, okay, you need 2 distributors, and all of us need 4 customers to go executive. Okay. Same thing with Cindy, Sandra, Jill, Kelsey. Okay. That's our goal. So 4 customers, and 2 distributors. Okay. So what I want you guys to notice on here is it says you, the DT, and then once that new distributor that you sign up. So Kelsey, that new distributor you're going to sign up. Jill, that new distributor you're going to sign up. As soon as they get 2 Perks members, remember they're going to get the 50% off code, the same one that they used to join because you gave them one. But you are going to get $100 bonus. Basically, that $100 bonus is going, good job. You're helping your new friend do the steps to work the business. So we're going to give you $100. Okay. So then you're going to go find another friend, a coworker, your sister-in-law, your other friend. She's going to join your team. She's going to become a distributor. And then we're going to tell her to go enroll her 4 customers. And you're going to get another $100 bonus because she did the same thing that your other distributor did. So now we're talking in your first 30 days, we're talking $250, right? Why is it $250? You got 4 customers of your own, you got $50. You signed up 2 distributors and helped them get their 4 customers each. And that's $100 for each one. So that's $250. But let's go another step. When you have 2 distributors under you that each have $400 in sales because they got their 4 Perks members or more, you're going to get a $100 good job. You just promoted to the rank of executive. So those of you that are still in your first 30 days, you have the opportunity to make $350 in just bonuses. And the faster you do that, the faster you get that bonus. Let's just say you do it this week. Today's Monday. Let's say Jill or Kelsey, let's say you're like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what I'm doing. But Heather said to go get 4 people that want to try the products and get 2 people that want to do this with me. And then I'm going to tell those 2 people to do the same thing I'm doing. And you're telling me next week I can make $350 in bonuses? Like, what? How fast do you want it? Like Jessica just said, thinking about doing it won't make you money. But if you go out and actually do it, you'll make the money. So I know that I'm talking to you guys as if, you know, you're all new distributors, or remember I said, you know, this is helping you tell someone how to do this, right? But do you guys realize if you, no matter how long you've been in the business, if you every single month strive for 4 customers and 2 distributors, and you just help those 2 distributors that you sign up do the same thing, you will be bare minimum paid as an executive with a lot of weekly bonuses. So we think like, okay, I don't need to pay attention to this because I'm not new. But do you guys realize if we are doing this step 1, step 2, step 3 every single month, do you realize how much money we would all be making weekly and monthly? Like, I hope you guys are really letting that set in. So, just going to put this out there. It is the 18th of August. There are 12 of us on here, and I'm not sure how many of you guys are going to watch the recording. But don't you think all of us should be paid as bare minimum and executive by the end of this month? Right? Nadia just said my paycheck was so nice from last month. So you guys, Nadia literally did what we are talking about right now. Nadia last month literally got her 4 Perks members, signed up 2 DTs. She went executive, got the executive bonus plus the commission. So she's proof that it can happen. So before I move further, I do want to open this up and see if we have any questions at all about what you're seeing on this screen right now, because closed mouths do not get fed, and I'm here to feed you. I know how to go executive, but I want to show you how to do the same and to teach others to do the same. $350 in your first 30 days, you guys, is absolutely incredible. And that's not even the commission that you're going to make. That's not the commission on the sales. That's just your bonuses. Okay. So the other thing I want to show you guys, unless you guys have some questions, is this screen here. Okay. So in this, I am talking to everyone. Okay. I'm talking to everyone. So some of these things on this screen that you see right now are for all of us, and some are for new distributors. So first thing I'm going to share is when you reach the 400 club in your first 3 months, you're going to earn a $30 product credit. So what is the 400 club? That is when you remember that our goal is 4 Perks members minimum. So when you get your first 4 Perks members, okay, and you reach 400 in sales, okay, you're going to earn a $30 product credit. Plus, you're going to get commission on all of that. Okay. So, what was I saying? $400. Sorry, 400 sale. Oh, but remember I was telling you guys earlier, we don't have sales quotas. This is what I love about this company. That is not a quota to meet or you are fired. You don't get 400 in sales, you're out of here. Like, sorry, bye. You just spent $99 or $55 or whatever you paid to join this business. If you don't get 400 in sales, you're out. That's not us. That's what I love about this. This is a goal. This is a goal, you guys. And every single month, your bare minimum goal is to not only have 400 in sales yourself, but every month you want to bring in $400 in sales new a month. So let's say this month you get 400 club. Next month, those people hopefully are still going to order. And then you're going to bring in another 400. And then all those people are still ordering, hopefully. And then you're going to bring in another 400. So within 3 months, by yourself alone, you're bringing in $1,200 in sales. And that's not even counting what your new distributors that you've joined are bringing in. Okay. So let's not overcomplicate it. Every single person on here, your goal is to have 4 customers, 2 distributors, and have $400 in sales. That'll get you the $30 product credit if you're still in your first 3 months. And then I explained already on here, hit executive in your first full month. So like for an example, Kelsey, you joined, was it a couple days ago? I can't remember, but you joined a couple days ago. So because August isn't a full month, you're going to get all of August and all of September to hit executive to get that $100. Okay. And then the same thing with Ruby. Ruby is somebody that has 3 distributors under them. So I'm not going to overcomplicate this because at the end of the day, we are all striving to hit executive and teach somebody else to go executive and then to teach them to go executive and so on. But I want you guys all to look at this screen. Okay. Anybody on our team that hits executive this month, no matter if you've been with the business 12 years or 12 minutes, you'll get a $100 bonus, just like Nadia got last month. Hit Ruby for the first time, that's a $250 bonus. Emerald for the, actually, hold on. By the way, you guys, this is all on Facebook. That's where I get all this information. There we go. Nope, hold on. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure I'm giving you guys all the right numbers. There we go. Okay, so anybody hits executive this month will hit $100. Ruby, $250, Emerald, $1,000, and Diamond, $4,000. These are all stackable. You can actually hit every single one of these ranks and you can earn these bonuses. Now, the only difference is if you joined this month or last month, you actually have until Christmas to earn the Diamond bonus. How cool is that? They're giving you, I think it's 4 full calendar months to earn the Diamond bonus. Okay. So that's what that looks like there. The other part of this, you guys, and again, this is all on our Facebook group, guys, on our corporate Facebook group. So if you guys are ever like, oh, I don't know the answer to blank, it's probably right here on our Facebook group on corporate. Okay. Let me go back to where I was. Did I skip it? Yep. Okay. So like I said, you guys, when you hit executive and then you help somebody else on your team hit executive, you and that person get $100. When you hit Ruby and the person that helped you hit Ruby, when you hit it, you and your enroller get $250. When you hit Emerald, you get 2,000 and your enroller gets 1,000. And when you hit Diamond, you get 5,000 and then 2,500. So sorry, the other graph that I was showing you guys where it was the 1,000 and 4,000, that's for anybody that joined prior to July. If you joined in the month of July or August, you have actually more money that you get to earn. Okay. So I know it was a lot, especially if you're new, but one thing that I want to work on as a leader is sometimes I don't want to overwhelm, right? So I don't want to go over all these things because I'm like, oh, that might overwhelm them. That might make them back off a little bit. But what if you really need that money? What if you are about to have your electric turned off? What if you're about to have your car repossessed? What if you have some sort of medical expense for a family member that you need money now? I'm literally, sorry, I'm literally giving you guys the tools and showing you how you can make this money by next week, not next month, not next year, but how much you can make by next week. Our weekly bonus payout is every Friday, every single Friday. And it's up to you on how much you want to earn every single Friday. Okay. So, one more time, you guys, I'm going to go back to this screen. Now, you guys also, these are available to you. What I recommend doing is printing these out or at least having it like on your tablet or your phone. And if you're more of a like phone only person, then you can fill these out. Like the whole point of the blank lines on here, you guys, is to show you like you can fill in people's names. So you can print these out if you want a visual. So you can do that through our Facebook group, or you can print them out in our back office in our eSuite. Um, but yeah, that is kind of how I wanted to go over executive with you guys. Now the next thing, again, nobody has a question. Either I explained it really good or you guys are too scared to ask questions. So hopefully I explained it really good. So again, and you can drop those questions in the chat, and I can go over those for you.
I have a question real quick, Heather.
Yes,
So this page that you're on, is it the same thing for like if I'm already executive and I want to go Ruby, it's the same breakdown, right?
it is, except for the only thing where it says, see where it says go executive and it says you and then two DTs.
Yep.
For Ruby, you need one more DT.
One more. Okay, sounds
Yep.
good.
That's a
Thank you.
great question. So if you guys are like, you know what, I want to go executive and Ruby this month, you're like, I want to double it, right? Then all you need to do is have one more distributor. Okay, one more distributor, and then a little bit more in sales, but we would go over that with you guys. So that is a great question. Anything else, you guys? I have two more things we're going to talk about before we hop off. So Um, okay. So, Kelsey, I will answer that for you after we get off this Zoom. But yeah, that's weird. You should probably go and find out with your post office because that's not that doesn't make sense. Okay. So let me go to my next thing I want to talk to you guys about. All right. So all these things I've been talking to you guys about, making all this money is great. But did you know if you are not commission qualified, you won't make a dime or any of the bonuses. So there's two ways that you're going to be commission qualified with It Works. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys about the best way, and then I'm going to tell you guys about the other way. The best way to make sure you're commission qualified every single month is by setting up your auto ship. Okay. Your auto ship is so many things. Number one, you guys, your auto ship is your paycheck insurance. So no matter how much your sales are or not, okay, you're guaranteed a paycheck as long as you got some sales. The other part of it is, I don't know if you guys know this, but every single product that you buy from It Works is a tax write-off. You get to write it off in your taxes because it's business supplies. It's part of your home-based business. So you get to write it off in your taxes. The other side of it is you get to be a product of the product, you guys. You get to actually try these products and have results yourselves. Now, there's maybe a lot of you are like, well, I don't want to lose weight. How have you ever focused on your gut health? Have you focused on anti-aging? Have you focused on growing your hair out thicker, fuller, longer? So that's what I love about our auto ship, you guys. It is customizable to what you want to try. So what I recommend, I call it a wish list, you guys. our auto ship should be your wish list. So maybe right now you're like, I really can't afford products right now. But you guys, what I want you to do is set up your auto ship. If you want products this month, okay, here's what I recommend doing. You're going to click this green button. It's going to say create a new auto ship. Okay, let's pretend like I haven't clicked it yet. Okay, once you click create new auto ship, it's going to take you, maybe, it's going to take you to continue shopping. It's going to take you to this screen here. Okay, and what I recommend is putting either 3 products on your auto ship or a pack. So like the coffee sampler pack, the morning duo cold brew pack, the morning duo skinny brew pack, one of our packs. Okay. Make sure if you look on my screen, you're going to see where it says 60 BV, 80 BV, 36 BV. You want to make sure that your BV adds up to 80. 80 is the commission qualified number. Okay. So it's not necessarily you're spending $100, $200. You want to make sure your BV total is at least 80. That's the commission qualified magic number. Okay. So let's say you're like, okay, I really have been wanting to try the 30-day drop system that we're all talking about. 30-day drop system here, the caffeine free, it comes with the all natural Ozempic for weight loss. It's going to be our slimmer appetite suppressant. It's going to be the skinny gummies that target hips and belly fat. And it's going to be our flat, which is helping with bloating and pre and probiotic gut health. Okay. So let's go ahead and say we want to do the 30-day supply. It's 80 BV. Yes, it's $130. But here's the thing, you guys, once you add it to your cart, it is going to look like you're going to pay for it right now. See where it says like checkout, PayPal? You don't have to pay for it right now. It's just asking you when you're ready to order it, how are you going to want to pay for it? And you guys also later on can change the form of payment if you go, oh, I shouldn't do this card. Let me go and do PayPal instead. But once you click checkout, hold on, guys. Give me. You're going to pick your shipping. Again, people freak out because they're, sorry. People freak out because they think we're paying for it right now. It's because it's like, oh, it got me to shipping and everything. My dogs are going crazy. Nobody is here. Okay. It asks you how you want to pay. Okay. So you pick how you want to pay. Do you see where it says It Works Pay Account? Once you start making income, you can start using that. Then it's going to take you here. See where it says configure your auto ship. You click this little calendar and you get to pick what day you want it. So this is the part where people freak out because they don't get this far. Okay. So just so you guys know, if you want to run an auto ship for it to count for August, you need to have it run between now and the 25th of August. But what if right now you're like, Heather, there's no way I can buy anything in August? You guys, then you just go over to September and you just go, okay, maybe I want to run it September 25th. And then you click continue. But you guys know, like if a week from now, you're like, oh no, I can run it now. I got a bonus. I got my $350 weekly bonus. I can order products now. You just go back into this, you click change, and then you click the calendar and you're like, oh yeah, I can run it on the 25th of August. Okay. So you get to pick and choose when you want to do that. Okay. The most important thing I have to tell you guys is you get to this page. And if you do not click save your auto ship green button right here, it will cancel everything you just did. So you got to make sure you click save your auto ship here. Okay. So this is the best way to be commission qualified. This is to me like the no-brainer. Like if you are serious about this business and you are serious about your health journey, then you have to run an 80 BV auto ship. But guess what, you guys? It's the real world and shit happens, pardon my French. And there's going to be months where you're like, I just can't. I can't. So when you have 150 in sales, okay, that is combined with maybe you bought one item, maybe you bought one bottle of burn, and then you have 3 customers and it adds up to 150 in sales, you will be commission qualified. So that's what I love, you guys. Even though I'm telling you guys, you should be running your auto ship, but if something happens and you can't, you're still able to make your paycheck. Okay. So again, 80 BD auto ship, have that run by the 25th of every month, or 150 in sales. Okay. If that's confusing to you, reach out to me and I will go over it. But I just want to make sure that everybody has that set up. Again, I call it a wish list. Put 3 products in there or a pack. Pick the date that you are setting that goal for you to get that bonus so you can order it. But if something comes up, you go in there, you edit it, and you can change the date. Okay. All right. And then lastly, you guys, before we hop off of here, I just want to make sure that everybody on here has heard of, and if you haven't yet, that's fine because some of you guys are really new, have heard of the app Boards, Boards. The Boards app is going to be your absolute best friend. Not only is it a like text replacement app for you to be able to have conversations with people, but it is also a way for you to train. It has pricing in there. It has product description in there. It has before and after pictures in there. So I want you guys to download the Boards app, and let me do a quick little run through on that before we hop off. I'm going to share my screen real quick with my phone. And this is how, if you guys haven't been on my lunchtime Zooms, this is how I work the business during lunchtime Zooms. I actually share my screen and show my phone and show the conversations that I'm having and how I respond to people. So let me share this real quick. So the Boards app will look like this. So if you're going to download it, if you go into your app store or whatever it's called, if you have an Android, you're going to search the word Boards. Okay, and it looks like this. Now, there is a free option, but if you can, I highly recommend that you pay the $12.99 a month so you can use it to its full potential. And again, it is a tax write-off. Okay, so if you're like, oh my gosh, I can't even think of $12.99 a month, like what are you talking about? It's a tax write-off. Okay, again, there's a free option. You have to use it a different way, but I recommend the $12.99. So once you download it, you got to let us know that you downloaded it, because we're going to give you the first 2 boards that you see on the screen. The rest of them, don't even pay attention. You only need 2. You only need 2 boards. Maybe 3 if you want to make your own, because that's something that you can do. If you pay $12.99, you can create your own board for what you, if you want to personalize it more for yourself. Okay. So we're going to give you these 2 boards. This one here is my favorite. It's called 30-Day Drop Mass Enroll. There has been a month where I enrolled 50 Perks members, all for the 4 products, the 30-day drop. And this is set up to where if you are doing this step by step, you can do the same. So on our power hours, which we'll be doing one tomorrow night, I'm literally going to show you guys what steps I use and what messages I send. This one is basically ran by and set up with our leader, Enai Rodriguez. Shout out to her. She is amazing. And she has totally set this up. But if you click here, all product wording, this is what I mean by it being a training. Let's say somebody wants to know about burn. Then you guys, we have it set up. Message 1, message 2, message 3. We have before and after photos. We have the sell sheet that has the ingredients and how much it costs. Everything is here for you. Okay. If somebody is interested in the business, okay, we have message 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is so great. I've been in the business for almost 13 years and I use this tool. Okay. So it's not about memorization. It's not about remembering everything. It's about having the tools that we provide for each other to help you succeed. Okay. So I'm not going to do a boards training tonight. However, there is a training when you download boards, it will tell you how to use it. So that is really cool. And if you join us on our power hours, I will share my screen and you'll be able to kind of get familiar with it there. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm 43 years old and I do not know technology whatsoever. I'm still struggling with making TikToks. That's how bad I am at technology. If I can figure out how to use that boards app, a kindergartner can. I promise. I promise. I promise. You just got to play with it a little bit. So, you guys, that is it for tonight. I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information, but at the end of the day, if you guys get anything from this, it's that not only should you be going for ranking up to executive for your first time this month, all of us should be paid as bare minimum executive, if not higher, no matter how long ago you joined. There are polls that are in the chat each day. I'm adding a little bit more. It has description. I just want you guys to jump right into that. Like feet first, cannonball into the water. Just kind of look at what the task is and try to figure it out or reach out to your enroller or myself and say, can I get a little bit more clarification? I will also be posting a YouTube link to a video that goes over every single task that I do step by step, and I am sharing my screen on it so you guys can look through that as well. But again, you guys, literally, I'm going to just take that with me. What Jessica Satterley said, thinking about doing it won't make you any money. So thinking about watching my Zoom on the tasks won't make you money, but watching the Zoom, the video that I'm going to share with you guys and doing the task, that's going to make you money. So, all right, I'm going